everybody. So I have another TTC vlog for you guys, another trying to conceive vlog. I was going to do a little haul of things that we've bought for this cycle to try to conceive. I did meet with a midwife, which was awesome, and she helped me figure out some supplements that I could try to help with the endometriosis. So I'm already on a couple different things. I'll have to make a whole nother vlog about the other stuff I'm on. I'm on like selenium, flaxseed oil, things like that. But anyways, you're going to see a couple extra things that I got for this cycle. Okay, so just because I've bought this stuff for this cycle doesn't mean everyone should go out and try a whole bunch of supplements to try to conceive. Always speak to your doctor, your midwife, or whatever about the supplements that you're going to be taking. And just because I've purchased these things and people think it's going to help me doesn't mean it's going to help everybody. So just keep that in mind. It's a very customized thing. So this is my box. I got this from Piping Rock. This is not an endorsement or anything. I've only tried Piping Rock once before. I don't know how their supplements are. They had good reviews and they were relatively inexpensive. So I decided to give it a go because they basically do a whole bunch of different stuff and they have a whole bunch of trying to conceive supplements that could be kind of hard to find even on like Amazon and stuff. So that's why I went with them. I just ordered everything because it's one flat shipping rate. So instead of getting like this from this company and this from this company, I just did it all at once. But anyways, like I said, not an endorsement. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know how this stuff works. So I'll update you guys if I have any updates for that. But anyways, the first thing I got was a triple magnesium complex. Now I have heard a couple things about magnesium, about how most of the population is like deficient in magnesium or whatever. And I've been taking it for a while now to try to help me sleep because I had insomnia problems with working night shifts and things like that. I mean, who wouldn't? And I started taking magnesium and it did help. I decided I would give it a try. I'd read some pretty decent articles about it and it was something that my midwife had recommended. So next thing I've been taking for like forever to help with the endometriosis is flaxseed oil. Yay! Now, flaxseed oil is obviously very healthy for you regardless. So anybody really can take flaxseed oil. The main reason why I'm taking it is because endometriosis is an estrogen-fed complex. And I have symptoms of estrogen dominance, meaning like my body makes too much estrogen and not enough progesterone. And so, and one of the symptoms of that is endometriosis, and there's a whole other list of symptoms. You know, if you feel like that's going on with you, you should definitely look that up. But anyways, flaxseed oil mimics estrogen in the body, so your body, but in a non-receptive way, so your body makes less estrogen. It's complicated, like chemical science, but basically the gist is that if you take this, it will help estrogenic problems. And so that's why I'm taking it. And it's also just healthy in general. All right, the next thing I'm trying this cycle is oil of oregano. So I had read a study that oregano, like specifically like oil of oregano, whatever, oregano can help your body naturally produce more progesterone. So I'm going to be taking this the second half of my cycle. All this other stuff I take every day. The flaxseed oil, I take more of it during my period, if I unfortunately get my period, because it helps to block some of the estrogen that causes me to have really horrible periods sometimes. So anyways, this I'm going to take the second half of my cycle. You don't want to take anything that promotes progesterone at the beginning of your cycle because it'll basically act as a birth control pill and you won't ovulate. So don't do that. I mean, not that I'm saying that you could take this and then not get pregnant. Don't do that. That's not a guarantee. But for those that are trying to have a baby, I don't recommend taking this in the first half of your cycle, only after you know that you ovulated. Like I usually get a positive LH test, like luteinizing hormone test, or positive ovulation predictor kit test, whatever. And then I wait 3 days and then I take all this stuff. I also take vitamin B6, which does something with progesterone. It's like a natural help your body produce more progesterone thing, so I do that 3 days after as well. Anyways, next thing I'm going to try is everyone online. If you have ever tried to have a baby and you Googled about it, this is the thing that always pops up all the time. So here it is, everybody. It is Vitex chasteberry fruit. So everybody online was like, oh my gosh, I took this and then I got pregnant, blah, blah, blah. I waited, like I took 3 years, blah, 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 blah. So I finally gave in to the hype, and I was like, you know what, I have tried almost everything else in the world. Why don't I try a little bit of this? The problem is I don't know if I'm actually like allergic to it or not, because I've never had Vitex and I have a bunch of food allergies. So I got the extract because I heard that you can, if you soak in like I actually read this online, that people make baths out of Vitex. Like they'll literally make themselves like a tea bag of Vitex, like the chaseberry fruit, whatever, and put it in a hot bath and then steep in it. Like you're in a giant pot of tea, basically. And apparently that works for people too. And I looked at that and I was like, that looks like it would be messy and weird, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I know the amount of work I can put into trying to have a baby, and I'm already like doing so much stuff that I'm like, I can't guarantee I'm going to be able to soak in a hot bath every single day. So I got this stuff. It's an extract. So what I'm going to do with it, because apparently it's absorbed through the skin, Vitex can be absorbed through the skin, and I'll apply it that way. And I mean, if for some reason it like doesn't get absorbed that way, whatever, I'm giving it a shot. Like, this is kind of my why the heck not thing. Like, this wasn't recommended by a doctor or anything. It was just like, everyone online says it works and there's a lot of hype, so whatever. Anyways, so that's all. That was the haul that I got from Piping Rock. And then I'll show you guys one other thing that I got here. So now this is something you have to be really, really careful with. This I am only doing because I do believe that I don't make enough progesterone. So, and I was wary to go on any pills or anything like that, so I decided to try this first. This is actually progesterone cream. So I did a ton of research on the progesterone creams because it has this scary little thing. Where does it say? It says California warning, may cause birth defects or reproductive harm. Scary. And they also have a warning about cancer and progesterone. Scary, scary, scary stuff. So, so you have to be really, really careful with progesterone is basically the gist. But I did a ton of research on it, and I made sure that I got a brand that was very trusted, that was all natural, that had nothing in it except for progesterone and basically like cream. That's all that's in this. I looked at like wild yam. I don't know if you TTCers have heard of that. Like wild yam is similar to progesterone in the body or something, but then I did research on that and there were no actually conclusive studies that show that that does anything at all or that it even converts to anything in the body. So I was like, I'm just going straight up progesterone route. And this is kind of like my shot in the dark. Basically what I read about it is that if you use it like every single day, and then yes, it can potentially cause problems. And I basically apply it to like my abdomen every night. And it's only for 10 days at a time. Like I literally wait until, because it's something that could literally stop you from ovulating if you take it before you ovulate. So I have a positive OPK, ovulation predictor kit for those that don't know. I have a positive OPK, I wait 3 full days, and then I apply this stuff. And then like 2 days before my period is supposed to start, I stop this stuff, and then I get my period if I'm not pregnant. The danger with this, the reason why it has warnings on it about birth complications and things like that, is because if you suddenly stop using progesterone, you can have miscarriage, which is terrifying. So this is literally like my shot in the dark, trying everything. Tons of women that are trying to conceive are given a prescription for progesterone, and I feel like I didn't want to do a pill yet. So I'm trying the cream, and I'm doing it under the supervision of medical professionals. So I'm not just like doing this on my own. But anyways, and I really feel like it's going to help me, so I'm hoping. So the gist is that so if I do get pregnant, I have to continue using this. And basically like wean myself off of it after the first trimester or so. And I'll, tell my doctor, oh, I've been using a progesterone cream to try to help my body conceive and things like that. So, but anyways, that's the gist. If I have anything else to let you guys know, I will. Basically, the other stuff that I'm doing the cycle, as I've done before, is I'm using Mucinex. When I get a positive OPK, we're using Conceive Plus right now, the gel stuff. What else are we doing? This is my vitamin container, by the way. This is how many crazy things I take a day. I take selenium, which is supposed to help with endometriosis, turmeric, which helps with endometriosis, a prenatal vitamin, it's my flaxseed, I take a fish oil, and then like magnesium and stuff is in there. So, a little crazy, but works. Yeah. That's it for you guys. Well, I thought I'd give you a little update, and I'll talk to you guys later. If you like, subscribe.